Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition, featuring the newest Festering Skies DLC. And we do have a mission ahead of us, and that is Overrun. We're going to face off with some of the Forsaken, but before we do that, let's just take a quick look at where everybody else is at. I always like taking a little bit of an overview. We got the Tiamat over here, kind of keeping an eye at a safe distance, of course, over here on the Behemoth, and we're waiting for an opportunity, maybe when it sends out its flying escort, to see if we can do some damage on them. We're the only armed ship, the armed airship at the moment. We also have the Gift over here, which I had just noticed is now fully repaired, has a team of 4 on it. What I'm thinking of doing is flying it away at the moment. I do have like personnel that I could hire in the barracks for just, but I'm not totally sold on the heavy that's available. So I think we're going to wait for some better opportunities there. Maybe as we search around up in Europe, which is where I'm sending the Gift. I've decided to do Europe and check out the America land or air bridge direction this way. There's tons of sites up here to check out, and that's going to be the job we task the Gift with, at least for the moment. And if we end up finding the best kind of hire, I have no problem, as long as we can afford it, doing that kind of a hire. Manufacturing wise, we have quite a bit going on. In fact, unfortunately, we're going to have to look at some point when we get enough resources to add some manufacturing to speed up the building process and some of these weapons that I know we're going to need to upgrade in the future. And if they're taking this long now, yeah, we need to add the manufacturing. So there's a new push or a new tug on our resources that this DLC brings us, is that right there. And finally, we got the Helios teams over here. They're continuing to search, but what we'll do at the moment is just get our Gift flying up to the European area to continue searching. I guess we're going to go straight over to Europe, but we'll fly right here to this unexplored site, continue around here, continue north, continue across to Greenland, and kind of give that territory until something comes up to change our minds and become a higher priority. But that's what we're going to send the Gift. And in the meantime, I think, oh, here we go. The Helios team has finished exploring. At the new Jericho haven of Fort Shaw, our operatives are treated cautiously. Commander Ashura Vargas mentions previous dealings with the Phoenix Project. Upon further inquiry, he reveals that 2 Phoenix Project scientists were detained here due to being infected. Unfortunately, both are deceased. Apparently, these scientists, who never managed to make contact with Phoenix Point and may have been unaware that the Phoenix Project even still existed, were conducting research in the area when they were infected. Commander Vargas insists that their research belongs to Fort Shaw. Well, we can demand the research to be shared with Phoenix Project. We can accept Commander Vargas's position. We can ask Tobias West for the research directly, or we can go up the chain of command. Well, I think I had this one before, and I went to Tobias West. Probably I'll piss off the Haven, but I would like some research, and so I'm going to ask Tobias West directly. Going up the chain of command, isn't that essentially... Well, we're not going up the chain of command, we're going straight to the top, so that is bound to piss the guy off. If we go up the chain of command, maybe he'll be less pissy at us. Let's try something different. I think last time I tried Tobias West when I did this, we're going to try something a little different and see if he's a little upset. Hopefully we'll still get what we want going up the chain of command. And we do. The problem is swiftly resolved. Of course, the Phoenix Project deserves access to the work of its own scientists, even if they weren't officially activated. Trust, after all, is the basis of friendship, and the Phoenix Project is a friend. So we get 100 research and 2 new exploration sites. Let's go find out where those are. Is it easy to find them right now? Okay, yeah. I think what they are, the ones we gained are the special exploration sites here. And we're going to continue the Helios down to this one because that's the direction we're going down here, because we're anticipating this satellite uplink getting repaired and or built. I can't remember which it is there. So let's get our Helios team moving right here. Oh, we'll go the other way. The fried chicken will be the follow-up vehicle.
Research complete.
And the research that we gained built us the escape pods.
Research complete.
And the blast resistance technology. But not the final. I think we only have one thing left in manufacturing. Oh, no. Research, I mean. The Myrmidon autopsy, only 4 hours to go. So let's go see. Do we have any other research at all? We do have something new for manufacturing, and it's the escape pods. Yeah, and I'm kind of feeling I want to get one of those in the queue also. So we got that in the queue now. Manufacturing, isn't that the new item, or is there some other new item I've been missing here? Oh no, the exclamation point is gone now. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something. It was a delayed reaction. Now, as far as research, we're going to lose that in 4 hours. I'm almost feeling like I better just get something kind of queued up that we can reverse engineer. And the Marduk's Fist is pretty damn good as far as weapons go. And I don't have a lot of stick potential done here, so it's not like I'm taking a weapon out of our hands that I'm currently using that I can't replace the ammo with. I'm going to put this in the queue just because. Just so we don't lose our research time as I get sidetracked with all the things going on right now. So the gift is on its way. The bucket is hanging out looking for something to attack besides the behemoth, and it is time for us to take on our mission down here against the Forsaken. We have the Overwatch 2, that's their job. It's a special mission. Let's do it. All right, it's been confirmed that the transmissions, and I think we read this one also. So let's just get in there and outfit our team and get ready to do this. All items on the battlefield will be automatically recovered on this particular one. And we are now out of ammo for this jetpack launching, rocket launching thing. So we'll take it off just so we can carry something else perhaps. And there you go. The ammo has not been replenished by us. I'm going to go ahead, since we can afford it. There, we're just doing the extra ammo. There we go, with the grenade. Joe Marotta. We do not have extra ammo here, but we have the ability to reload. And do you have... Yeah, we can access it without costing any actions. So we're going to keep everything just the way it is there. Drumax, we do not, absolutely do not have any backup ammo for you. So what I'm going to do is give some backup ammo for our main weapon here. Do we have it down here? Yep. Phoenix Assault Rifle. We are now fully loaded. And unfortunately, we don't have too much ammo left on that one. Callum, you have backup ammo there. We're good. Med kits are spread around too as we've been looking through. You're looking good, Kyros. And Michael Romanov, you have backup ammo there. And I think we're in good shape here also. So, let's get down there. It's time to chase and face the Forsaken. Alright, let's get a good grasp of where we're starting. Yeah, it's this. We have some scientists inside this building. That's what this one is. We don't see them right off the bat usually. No, we do not. And 9 times out of 10, you're usually able to just, once you find them, get them jumping out the window and escaping. But every now and then, the Forsaken surprise us and have a heavy presence down this way. But today we don't know how, well, you never know exactly how they're going to start. They're out of sight, out of mind right at the moment. What I'm believing I shall do is we're going to take you, Kyros, as the one to jump up onto the high, except we're going to have to do a jump. We're going to jump you up high to see if we can gain a little vision, get a sense of where the Forsaken are starting out on the map. So let's get that going. In fact, we have room way back here. I'm going to bring you right by the ladder, and if worse comes to worse, depending on what we see here, if we're a target, we can always, with our remaining movement, perhaps drop down the ladder to the interior. So let's try it right here.
Let's try this.
And we have some enemies spotted. They are quite at a distance right now, and they're only assaults. So we do not have any snipers. All that doesn't mean to say, oh look, we apparently have a scientist up high here near us. So I don't think I'm going to move back to try and get that scientist yet, just because it seems to expose us. Yeah, it gets us in a line of sight of one of them. So we're going to stay at least behind a little cover in case they decide to shoot at us. The rest of us have to decide how we are going to proceed. I think what I'm going to do now that we have this picture in our minds, I'm going to jump the other jet jumper up there, and that's you, Takeda, just so we have the ability or potential for boom blast and whatnot, raining fire down on the Forsaken down below. So we're going to bring you right here, you.
On it.
And we got some more enemies found. We got a priest. Aha! So some of them are smart. They've played this map as many times as we have now. And they've decided to put a priest over on this side, which can be a challenge. Frenzy mind control. This is a mind controlling variety. Plus, they have the fun virus rifle weapon. So we got to be alert. We got to be careful and forewarned. So I'm wondering if normally I think I would have brought my team around this way. Kind of wondering and thinking, do we need to try bringing them around the other way with cover? And that is exactly what I'm thinking. It doesn't look like anywhere through here we have line of sight that'll help us through here, because he's behind the big bad barrels over here. So what we're going to do, we can't get up here quite far enough to get safely behind the vehicle. So we're going to come a little safer, at least as far as virus rifles are concerned. We're going to come up this way. Then maybe if the priest presents itself, we'll have the ability to come out here and get a better angle. So I'm going to try dashing up here with you, Callum, with that in mind. We'll come back to you because we may just do a safety overwatch with the pistol. And we can move up a little farther with our other sniper, you, Michael Romanov. We're committing to this side, in other words, is what I've decided. And now we have just two assaults that we can use some dash early just to get some early positions that might help us out. Or do we just hide ourselves behind this vehicle for starters, not escaping? I think that's what we'll do. Nope, we're not evacuating. Joe Marotta would never do that to his team. And we're going to hide you over here, Drumax, with the same plan in mind. And let's see what happens. Oh, no, we're not evacuating. Almost misread that one. Let's end your turn. And we'll do a couple pistol overwatches with our snipers. Just kind of close. Just to kind of potentially let them know, hey, we're here. We're bad. Be careful where you run. No place is safe. Alright. Yeah, Kyros, we decided to keep you there. I think what I'll do, since we're dealing with a virus rifle, although it says I can't quite see the priest, you'd only be able to get one shot at a distance with the virus rifle. I'm going to leave you right on the edge just so we have the ability to boom blast this upcoming turn just in case. Okay, the Berserker now is aware of us. Apparently Unfortunately, the assault is not. Up, that one has become aware of us. And the priest is now alerted. 0 damage. Thank goodness for going against the heavies that your virus rifle was unable to get in there against. Now we got some challenges coming up. We've committed to this side, and there's limited, I mean limited lines of sights to our for our guys to move up to this corner. So what I may need to do is keep you. I think what we're going to do is with Kyros, we're going to drop you to the interior to try and activate some of these scientists that might be most under threat from these guys running through the door. And then we'll do a little boom blast right now with you, Takeda. I'm going to keep you right here. The only one that scares me of this bunch, at least given your position right now, is the virus rifle. So we're going to do a little boom blast with you, Takeda. At least get a couple grenades flying over here for us to help us out. Can we get both of them? Potentially. So we might as well. And we only got one of them. So we've damaged the Redeemer and weakened down some armor. So we're going to try the same thing in between them. I'm erring a little bit more on the priest because ultimately that's the one that concerns me the most. And this time we got some damage on both. We destroyed his most fearsome weapon too, although we do have to worry. We do have to worry about mind control. Now what we probably have to do next is get over here in some way, shape, or form. The assaults are quite distant, so even if we take, depending on the cover we take, we're going to do some dashing. Because we want to work on that priest and that mind control. And the first shot will be taken from here. Oh, that's not the best. Stupid barrels. Oh well. We're going to focus on the head and see what kind of damage we can do. We did crap damage is what we did. So we're going to have one more of us now to dash up here. And we should be able to dash to this cover, and we're going to take it. It's not technically the best cover in the world, potentially. And now it's really not the best cover in the world. Really? So I think what it's going to be a similar shot against the head, so we probably aren't going to do it, but we're going to be in the open, and at least we don't have the virus rifle close by. We have a hammer. Oh, God. This is all of a sudden not exciting me the way this is working out. Not exactly working out the way I had hoped. We're going against the head again. Let's hope we have a tighter grouping of bullets on this one. And it was exactly pretty much the same. We can get out here for it's just going to be a pistol shot, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is we're running all the way, trying to get angles where we can be of use as soon as possible. This turn, it has not turned out to be an ideal turn. We will do some pistol overwatches, even though our guys are standing in the way too, which is also not ideal.
Taking point.
And then Kyros, I think it is important for us to drop down as far as we can get, because they can come running through this door, and I don't know if they're going to try focusing on us or them first. So let's drop you all the way down here for starters.
Watch out! I'm moving in.
Okay, we freed one of them. Oh my God, that guy's dead. So much for being able to save all our scientist friends here, but only one has to survive, right? So it's not like I just like trying to rescue all of them. It's just not always possible. And we're going to get you running up the stairs. Kyros, I'm not going to stand you in the open just in case. Although I do have a feeling this guy's dead. I do have a feeling. Okay, so they've decided to focus on some medkit usage here, which may just work in our favor. But it's a little too early to count those chickens.
That was a warning shot.
And the priest is farther away, which I think is in our favor for mind control. Another mega. They're really boosting the priest, trying to keep him alive, and he's kind of isolated all alone right now. So let's figure this baby out.
Ready.
If I brought you in here to rescue this guy, it doesn't look like we can rescue him from there. It looks like we have to actually run really far over here. But we're gonna do it. And then if I do it, he's gonna get out of the way. This guy might be susceptible, but if I war cried, maybe he can't move and he wouldn't be able to move and shoot. And if I stepped away from the door, would the door stay? Yeah, I think the door stays open. But anyway, let's get this guy on the inside running away. Now the doors are wide open. So I can't even get through that door anyway. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to war cry, try and slow this guy down. And hope I can take one. No, I can't even take one more step. So he is going to take one shot, although I don't think I'm exactly lined up. So with him having to move, he shouldn't be able to take that shot. Now we got to figure out here. You, Takeda, I'm thinking we are going to do some more boom blast since you're in a protected area at the moment. The question becomes, he's war cried, so maybe we focus on the next two threats. This guy's got an assault weapon. It's a tough call. Tough call. We're gonna hit the boom blast. Okay, we can't pick up more than one. So what we're going to do is try damaging some legs over here to slow down this guy who could really bang the heck out of us. What have we got over here? Another assault. He could come in through the side door and do a world of hurt on us. Almost more than this guy. So I'm going to actually focus here on this guy to try and slow him down potentially. We may, if we're lucky, have some snipers that can help out in this direction. I probably should check that first, but this is my only soldier that can ruin the day for this guy. So let's give it a shot. And we're doing a little remodeling at the same time that we're trying to slow this guy down. One more grenade over here,
This
you.
is what we trained for, right?
Yeah, this is what we train for. It's not how I imagine Yu's voice, but it's the one he's got in this game. Okay, we did some damage to the iconoclast. Yeah, not bad. But we damaged the arm, the all-important arm, and this is a two-handed weapon. And now I think with their regeneration, maybe he can gain the ability back. But that's the way it is. Let's take a look at what our snipers can do to help us out. We do have the priest in sight, but he's not a huge threat. Ah, we have him in sight. Let's see what this shot looks like. Oh, it's total crap is what this shot is. Do we have a way to reposition at all to give us a better shot? Potentially. Potentially, and I doubt a lot of these guys are going to be able to get close enough to come at us. I'm going to take this corner position and do a quick aim on this guy. Once again, limited by that freaking barrel. But we hit, so that's good. Now, we also have some assaults that could really help us out. We can come into a cover position here. Hope that he's going to be focused on the guy closest to him. And we're going to try and finish this guy off. So, Joe?
Right there.
Make it happen.
Preparing to fire.
And we dropped Overrun By The Forsaken. Their will points, I think, are halfway. No, their will points aren't exactly as high as you would think. They're sitting around 5, 6, 3. Except for the priest, of course, is up there pretty high. Do you have a shot at all? Not unless you move. So if we bring you here, we can work on the priest. That's really the only one we're going to be able to help with as far as snipers go. So we'll do it. Come on over here, Callum. Do a quick aim.
On my way.
And hope we have a shot at this angle. We'll find out. Looks like we have a shot. We're going to go a little higher than I might normally do, just to see if we can't get lucky and hit that head and get rid of all his bonuses that he still has. And we did it. So I think the mind control's gone, at least for the moment. And that means I'm a little less hesitant to bring someone a little farther out. We can come out here with you, Drumax, and maybe weaken this guy down a little bit. He's going to be your closest shot.
Ready to fire. Nice.
All right, we're out of ammo, and we're going to have to switch weapons is what we're going to have to do. You're done. Callum, why don't we just revert to pistols? You never know. I doubt they're going to get through anybody's armor, but we'll do some close range pistols just in case they decide to come for us over here.
Anything that moves dies.
And we'll do the same thing with you, Michael Romanov, just in case. Now, let's see. We got this other scientist, and guess what? This will be our one scientist out, so we reach the minimal conditions. And we know we can at least win that way. Now we just have to secure the area. And at the same time, you know, you got to try to save them all. Who's left with actions? That's what we need to know. You, Drumax, you're done. And let's see what happens. Some more healing. They're overwatching us. That's interesting. And he healed, so he couldn't run very far, and the priest is running away and getting off the field. So we solved that problem. Now we have other problems, but one thing we're going to do is forget about these guys at the moment and get in here, because his Overwatch is not facing us. We're going to start running in the direction we need to go to free some more scientists.
Moving to position.
Get up and out. let's just get up. And the only remaining ones are, in fact, upstairs. So we're going to head towards the stairs also. We'll hide behind this wall, though. Now we got to try eliminating their shots against us. What's this guy carrying as far as a weapon? A deadly one. And he can shoot at a distance. What's this guy? Is he a shotgun guy? Yeah, he's more of a shotgun guy. He's probably, since he's on Overwatch though, the one we're going to be focusing on. A little worried. So I guess maybe our snipers go against the guy. They have more of a chance to hit. And then our assaults focus on the next closest guy here. And with him being on Overwatch, even though it is a weapon that's not as effective at range, it still is a little bit dangerous. Now we don't have any ammo for you on your weapon, so we've run through our Phoenix weapons, and so our shotgun is not really going to help us at this distance.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, there's still too much armor, so what we got to try and do is at least wear down some of that armor with you, Drumax. So maybe we'll have a more effective shot. Yeah, we're just centering in because we can't take out anything with a single shot. Doing damage. We're wearing him down little by little. And now let's find out if there's any areas. Well, we can't really focus that much. He doesn't have a lot of armor on that arm, so I guess we'll technically focus on that arm. Go a little low on the arm, and if we're lucky, the shotgun can damage the arm since it has the least amount of armor. Problem is that blast of the shotgun is going to scatter wide and probably not focus enough on the arm. But we get 2 shots. Yeah, it didn't focus on the arm at all. So his arm is still okay. Well, the other thing we have available, you're just sitting up here nice and quiet. You, speak up, speak up. We don't have Boom Blast anymore, but we can still shoot a grenade maybe down here. And if we're lucky, maybe it'll finish the job on that arm. You never know. Let's find out. We did disable his arm. That's a big one. So our snipers are going to focus, and let's just see what that shot looks like so I don't waste the quick aim. Yeah, that's a pistol though. How much ammo do we have left? Yeah, we got enough ammo left. Let's quick aim. The head is hurting big time. And we really clobbered that head bad. What we will do is I'm going to take another shot with you, Callum, but I think we'll just try it right where you are and see if we can finish him off with the sniper weapon. And he dropped like a rock. Will points have got to be getting low on some of these guys. Come on. Down to 1 there. So, looks like we're just about done. So let's just do that same pistol Overwatch just in case these guys try getting close to us.
On the lookout.
You, Takeda, I doubt we're going to need your grenades so much anymore. Why don't we? Do you have an ability? Well, not at the moment. You can jet jump for us. You can war cry. Why don't we just do the war cry to slow them down? The one guy panicked. The other guy's now indoors. So Kyros, we gotta work on getting up here is what we gotta work on. Let's get this guy out the door or out the window. Let's get this scientist out of danger. And it's time to take care of some of these enemies. What I'm thinking is we can dash a little bit. Got to worry about him coming back outside, but that can be taken care of in more than one way. Yeah, we'll come up here up close and see if we can't provide a little hurt.
Moving out.
And that looks like it should be enough. Definitely is on the arm. And we just may have this guy in the interior panic because he was pretty dang close to begin with. Drumax, I would love to get a peek inside that door is what I would love. Let's dash over there. And he is panicked. Okay, so that helps us out tremendously in figuring out how the rest of us need to move. We're gonna come on in this door, not knowing which way he's gonna move. We're gonna come right there. We'll do a little pistol overwatch. We're going to do probably a direct shot with you rather than Overwatch. What have we got here? We got that's you, Kyros.
Making haste.
You, Takeda. We have another scientist up top, and I was thinking of having you jet jump up, but we have no will left. So you're gonna run the old-fashioned way with your legs. I could have picked that one up on the way and saved Kyros the trouble, but oh well. Let's see which way we want to move here. I'm gonna bring you right in here. And that gives you, Michael Romanov, another pistol overwatch. What a difference it makes having a pistol instead of just the ammo. You get to do stuff.
That didn't work.
Yeah, but his days are numbered, and he may be the last Forsaken. So therefore, now let's take a look. Let's just kind of tab through these guys. You're level 5, level 5, level 5, level 5, level 6, level 4. Michael Romanov, I'm giving you the shot. Guess why? Let's change your weapon though. Focus on in and see if you can do it for us. Oh, not quite. You did take out his arm. Let's follow up with a pistol, see if that's all it takes. Sometimes you never know. Oh, you can only overwatch. So we'll wait. Well, Callum, we're going to try you next. Actually, no, because I don't need to waste that limited ammo. We'll run in here with a shotgun. That's easy for us to build and finish it this way. Oh, so that armor was not good enough on that arm, apparently. So I misjudged that one. Well, we also have somebody else who can do it. Let's run you in close and take a shot.
Steady.
Man, this guy's tough, huh?
I'll try to get there in one piece.
And what are we looking? He may be bleeding out. Let's just double check that. He's he's bleeding out. No matter how much you can heal yourself or build back your tissue, you're too far gone. So we'll just leave it. I think we just need to finish moving everybody. We'll just start getting everybody out of here as if it mattered. very good. We got some will back. And the last of our scientists are back. For some reason, you're blocking. Oh, that's because that cabinet is considered very wide. Either that or you are very wide, you Takeda. So let's just move you out of the way. So we can run this guy down to almost be out of here. And we'll run you this way. That may just be it. Alright, we got 2 level ups. Callum Robertson second to level 6 on this team. Michael Romanov, you got a promotion too, so you're not lagging behind anybody else too bad. So we're all promoting quite well on this team. All right, in the nick of time, Fort Edison. The operation has been a success. Not only did we manage to rescue the scientists, but also managed to gather invaluable research data. All information has been successfully decrypted and available for further research and analysis. So we have some new research available. And we can afford to replenish that ammo, which we can build. There we go. Now, let's go see what our new research is. First of all, advanced bionic technology. So that is a big priority. And actually, we're going to finish, since it's only 4 hours, the Myrmidon, and then do the advanced bionic, which is a hefty time frame. Do we have any other? Reverse engineer the Iconoclast. So yeah, we're running out of a lot of things weapon-wise. We're going to be going back to some of our basic weaponry, which is not the end of the world, and we'll leave that way. Now we got to start looking about everybody else and where and what we got to do. We're flying here. I think we're both flying here. Let's get our promotions out of the way first, because those are always fun. Callum. Yeah, you're getting weak spots, so disabling a body part also removes that armor, so people like the shotgun wielding ones can come up and really do some damage. So we're going to take that one. I am thinking, just because we noticed at times in various points of playthroughs that will is lacking, we're going to give you a little bit more will on top of this. Do I want to give you any of this? See, if you were more than a single shot, I'd invest in the biochemist. But I may eventually, if we have the skill points eventually. But for now, I'm passing it up. There we go. The next one we have to promote was Michael Romanov. That gets you up to Master Marksman, which we're going to take. I'm going to skip Cautious just because we don't... Yeah, I'm definitely skipping Cautious and going to take Reckless. So what I'll do in the meantime is spend some extra will for you also, so we have more opportunities for quick aim. And leave that as is right now. Any other promotions out there? Okay, we're good. So let's do this. Where do we want to go next? I'm kind of looking at the Overwatch team, the Overwatch 2. We're getting low on stamina, but we might want to stick around and just steal ourselves another vessel, because I know somewhere along the line we're probably going to get shot down. You know, you saw the way I played that air game. Let's take a look at diplomacy to see if I want to quite do that yet. You know, I do want to steal another aircraft, but I'm going to try and get up to 25 before I do that. At least that first tier, and go that way. So we have the gift flying, and so that means our next mission here, we're going to run over here and do the Mattock. Or did I want to come down here and do Guided by Whispers? Yeah, why don't we do Guided by Whispers? I kind of like that mission. Plus, we're going to be exhausted afterwards, and we'll be right next to the base. Then we can always go back out for the Mattock. I'm thinking that's better in our for us right now. So let's fly down here, and we have an exploration site. What's left behind? Our operatives have landed near an old school. The buildings near are all abandoned and cars block the streets. The school is overgrown with mutated vegetation. So we're going to search the school, and we get some materials and food. We'll take them both. These jobs are never fun. Exploring the ruins means rooting through people's lives, coldly evaluating the remains of who they were to see what's useful and what's not. You have to forget that children played here before the virus came. We've acquired some resources. So what we'll do now is continue with some sites around here till we get some what are we looking, 3 hours on the uplink. So we'll do some of the nearby things first. Let's go here first. And with the other Helios, the fried chicken will follow up. No, actually, well, you know, that could be an ambush. You never know. Oh, that's freaky. So, the Festering Skies, Sipar. The colossal organism known as the Behemoth has been infecting some human havens with a new mutation of the Pandora virus, while stomping others into fine dust. So far, all militaristic assaults against it have been ineffective. The back of the creature is swarmed by flying Pandorans, forming an impenetrable area the disciples call the Festering Skies. Scientists and Air Force commanders speculate it is guarding something. For the sake of humanity, we must find a way to penetrate the Festering Skies. Should we fail in this, all is lost. So those little things, the swarming creatures, is what we're going to be going against to try to find a weakness on that behemoth. And I guess what we got to look at over here is this haven is... So now we have something else blinking over here. So yeah, that basically we just lost. It just destroyed a haven. Boom, it's gone. It's now going to be moving over to this haven next. Yikes. So I think what I'm going to do with that in mind is get a little closer with the bucket. And wait for those flying things that buzz around it to make themselves visible so we can do something. We can't just move on this guy right off the bat right now. So let's just move over here and see if we can position ourselves to help out as soon as possible. And are we both here? There we are, we're both here. Oh, we finished Myrmidon Autopsy. So these creatures move in large numbers but attack in groups of few, strategically reinforcing certain areas. Capable... Oh, so that I don't know if they have the mutations yet, but capable of releasing dangerous gas explosions. So right now they just had those pincers, but look what's coming with those things. And we have new research, so let's take a look at that. Flares. What's that? We can employ some of our knowledge of Pandoran biochemistry to significantly upgrade our flare fuel. So we're going to take that at 17 hours. We're going to move it. We're going to move it first and then do the advanced bionic technology. The air game, I just, anything that has to do with the air game right now, until I get a better sense of what we need or what's important, is gaining priority right now.
Construction complete.
All right, we've made it to Guided by Whispers. It is clear that the Pure intend to attack a Synedrian research facility in order to further enhance the capabilities of their bionic soldiers. Should they succeed, the threat of the Pure will increase significantly. We should attack the facility as soon as possible and take the tech for ourselves. We may need to engage both Synedrian forces and the Pure. And this is one of my favorite missions because it's kind of fun and it's kind of three-way. You have to worry about the Synedrians and you have to worry about the Pure. And in the perfect world, you get to sit back and watch the two of them fight it out while you pick up the pieces. It doesn't always work that way. Sometimes you do have to engage one or the other first. But it's an interesting dynamic on this mission. So this is where we're going to start off next time. We got a lot going on. And hope you join me next episode to see how this continues. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Hey, hit that thumbs up. I really am going for those thumbs up. I love it. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss any future episodes. And I really hope to see you next time. Thanks so much.